So I'm finally reviewing everything we ate for our first full day in New York. So our first stop was McDonald's. Honestly, it was a long flight and this was the first place we saw. But I feel like it's kind of tradition to have to try every country that we go to their version of McDonald's. We were expecting these huge American portion sizes and they really weren't that huge. But also this drink was crazy. I've never seen anything like that before. That was definitely American. But yeah, it was good. We gave it a 7 out of 10. That actually concludes everything we ate on our first day. So I'm gonna roll this into day 2 as well. We were really lucky because our hotel was right next to Grand Central Station, so it was definitely having a Gossip Girl moment. In the food market we got this juice. It was still a 7 out of 10, but just for the price I'll give it a 6. The next place that we went to that was actually on my list was Los Tacos #1, and how orange is that Fanta? When I saw the price of these I was like, wow, $20 for 2 and 2 drinks, that is so cheap, until I saw the size. These were a lot smaller than I expected. I think it was both of our first times trying a taco and they were honestly really good. Not something I would go out of my way to get, but I think I gave it a 7.5 out of 10 and George just gave it an 8.7 and a 7.5. So take that as you will. Also, is that not the most Americanly orange Fanta you have ever seen? Then to end our super long day, many steps around the city, we went to Lundestray. I hope I've said that right. The pizza was good. We both were very impressed at the size of the slices. This is when we first started to see the American sizes here.
Yeah, it's pizza.
What is with places in New York as well having nowhere to sit? I just literally sit on the side of the street and eat these. But yeah, they were good. 7.5 out of 10. And George gave them an 8. And then our final stop of the day, because after that George was actually still hungry and the only place open still was Joe's Pizza, so we went to try the famous Joe's Pizza. I have done a whole video reviewing this already, but the queues were insane. And this was at 11:30 at night, so be warned. We had to walk many blocks with our pizza, so it was cold by the time we got to try it. George actually preferred these over pizza and Domino's, which I disagreed, but it was still so good. And that was everything for our first day.